dear valued viewers. This is Vishalakshi Rajapundala and you're watching 1111 Make Money YouTube channel. And if you are new to this concept of CPR pivot point, this is for you. Because if you learn this simple concept of CPR and you keep on trading this one strategy for a period of 20 trading days, like 1 month, you're going to have some good returns in your capital, and I'll explain step by step how to use this strategy, what are the things to consider by using this strategy. I think that you are new to this concept, so you are a new trader, I assume, and I explain the concepts here. See, these are the three lines you see in the charts. This is called CPR. Okay, this is a powerful area. It acts as a support. When price comes above this area and took support, there are higher chances to bounce the price like this. If the price stays below the area and it goes still here and there is a rejection, there are higher chances to the rejection. These two things will depend upon one important thing, that is the trend. Whenever you want to trade the CPR pivot points in any instrument, you have to know the trend. Now, how to know the trend? Whenever an index is trading lower and lower, and suddenly there is one day it closes above the R1. See, this green line is the R1 and R2. I am not here to explain everything about the CPR. If you want to know everything about the CPR, I will give you the link in the description section. Now, this is for particularly one strategy. Whatever it needs to trade that strategy, I am going to tell you. Okay, you have to know about the R1, previous day high, CPR and S1 here, because we are going to take this R1 and the S1, the first line below this S1, to take your profits. CPR is a system that includes the stop loss, where you have to put the stop loss, where you have to take the entry, and what is your target. These are the most important things most of the trader want to know very particularly. This system has amazingly built that you can have the stop loss, where you have to put the stop loss, your entry and your exact target. Now see here, this is the CPR. CPR is something like, in other words, this is the fair equilibrium value you are going to take. That means when you are going for shopping or street shopping, something like that, you make sure that something will be bought for good price. Okay, you bargain to that person and get it for a good price. That good price in the stocks or index is called taking the trade at the CPR. Now, this is the one strategy we are going to test on Nifty from July 1st to July 29, and you're going to see how much return you are going to get on that amount. Okay, now this is the strategy. Now you have to know about the trend. First of all, knowing the trend is like when the index is trading lower and lower for a period of time. For example, 4 to 5 days it is trading lower and lower. For example, if you see this on these days, on these 3 days, the index is trading lower and lower till this day. Okay, and suddenly what happens here? And suddenly what happens on this day? There is a gap up. Gap ups are something that gives the market sentiment to you. Whenever the index is trading like this in a downtrend way, and suddenly there is gap up happens here. See, and suddenly there is gap up happens here, you can assume that there is a change in the trend. Okay, if see, the first 5-minute candle is very important. This first 5-minute candle is closed below the R1, but most of the time when gap up happens, this candle will close above the R1. Okay, this is a big concept. You can watch my videos to learn the concept clearly. Now, when it closes above this one, there is a confirmation that the trend has changed. Now, when that happens and throughout the day the price stays above the R1 and closes above the R1, then the trend has changed from downtrend to uptrend. Okay, if you don't understand this, please go back and listen, or I'll tell you again here. For 2 or 3 consecutive days, the index is staying lower like this, and suddenly there is a gap up, or there is a big price movement, and that days close above the R1, above the R1. See here, the previous 3 days are downtrend days, bearish days, and this day gap up happens and it closes above the R1. What I told you, this is the R1. Okay, this green line is the R1. It closes above this and we can assume that the trend has changed from downtrend to uptrend. This is first thing. Now, what we have to do in the uptrend? This is the question. What I told you that whenever the trend is uptrend, there is a greater chances to bounce the price from the CPR like this. See, like this. Like this, there are greater chances to bounce from this area. So, the strategy here is we stay at the CPR. We stay at the CPR and we take the trade in Nifty in the CPR, and let's see how many days we are going to get the profit and how many days we are going to get the loss, and overall are we in profit or loss. I didn't back tested this in this month, that means July. See, let's see whatever happens here. Now let's go to the July 1st here. July 1st, which is a Saturday, second Sunday, third is the first trading day. Let's go there. You can backtest this in Bank Nifty also. I just thought like, why can't I trade in Bank Nifty? That's why I traded here. See, this is the pure trending day. The price started here and closes somewhere here, and this is the R1. It closes above the R1. So the trend on July 3rd is the uptrend. Please write it down. The trend is uptrend. Okay. During uptrends, where we have to stay? Where we have to stay at the CPR. But what happened here? Throughout the day, we don't have the trade. Now let's go to the next day. Trading is like waiting. In other words, trading is like waiting, and you don't wait and hesitatingly taking trades based upon your feelings and emotions that will affect your PNL, that will affect your demat account. Your money will be taken out from the demat account instead of putting money in your demat account. If you want to withdraw amount from your demat account, follow this strategy. Now, what I have told you, in the uptrend, the trend is uptrend, what we have to do, we have to stay at the CPR. Now see, the price comes to your location. Okay, the price comes to your location and made a bullish candle. Now what you have to do? As I am following this strategy, I am telling you the right way to trade the markets. Whenever you are having the price at this moment, you have to place your stop loss first. Okay, because stop losses are everything in the market. When you want to survive in the stock market, you have to care about the stop loss. Okay, without caring about the stop loss, you are not going to win the game. Even though you are winning 1 or 2 days or 3-4 days consecutively, that profits will not stay with you without following the system. What I follow here is as I already decided that this is going to be my strategy tomorrow, and I'll put this indicator like this symbol like this. So see here, what is the stop here? 24 points stop here. So I'm comfortable with losing 24 points on any given trade. Okay, I mean, yeah, I'm comfortable to lose 24 points on any given trade. Actually, I trade with 20 points. Okay, sometimes, some days like this, there may be chances to put your stop losses to 18 points, or there may be chances to put your stop loss to 22 points. Ignore this small point value. So this is a good risk reward. You are risking 24 points in the spot chart, and you are having 56 points. What is the risk reward you are getting? See here, risk reward ratio 2.33. Any trade that is giving you good risk reward of 1 is to 2 risk reward, that is a good trade. Now see, if you enter this, okay, if you enter this strategy as per the strategy, see, at this point your trade will get executed. We don't enter at this point because the stop loss is very high. As per my experience, more than 20, 22, 23 points stop loss is very high in Nifty. So see, there is a discount here. Discount in the sense the price came back to your location. There is a discount here. So your order gets executed, and the risk reward here is 2.27 around. You can take 1 is to 2 risk reward minimum. This day your trade is success. See, you are trading this strategy with one lot. Assume one lot for 24 points around. The loss would be around 550 or 600. Let's assume it is 600. Okay, let's assume, because 4 points are higher than regular points. It is not exactly 600, it is around 550, something like that, but simplification purpose I am telling you, you are going to lose 600. If you win, you are going to win at least 1200 here. These numbers are not so perfect numbers, but for understanding purpose I am telling you, you are going to win 1200. Now let's keep this in a document, word document, because this is like journaling. Whenever you are backtesting, you have to backtest in a particular way. So we can draw some table like this here, something like this. Now we are trading in Nifty. What is trading? We are trading the strategy of the CPR. Okay, in Nifty, okay, SL and the target. What happened on this day? Day 1, first day. At the CPR, you stay at the CPR. Stop loss will be 600 and target will be around 1200. Okay. Now, see, this is a target winning day. Now let's go to another day to stay at the CPR. Now this is the day the price comes at the CPR, and this is a bullish candle with red body. Why I told you that this is the bullish candle? Because this wicks in the sense the price comes during the formation of this candle, the price comes from opened till here and goes here and comes till here, again it took support here and closes here. That means these are the buying pressure. So this is a bullish candle. What happened here is, you can take the trade what I told you to do, long position, and place your stop loss below the CPR or your entry candle. Here entry candle is too big, so we place the stop loss below the CPR. What happened here? Okay, I will tell you, I will show you. Okay. Around 18 points, something like that. This is the plan. Before the market right after market opens you have to put this, and if first 5-minute candle is a bullish candle, you can take the trade here. Okay, at this point you can take the trade and put the stop loss below the CPR and wait to take your profits at the R1. Okay, the right method, when you enter at the CPR, the profit will be at the R1, profit taking will be at the R1, SL will be below CPR. Okay, this is the thumb rule. When the trade is forming this pattern, only you have to take the trade. Okay, now what happened on this day? Let's see what's happening here. Now when you enter the markets, the market goes still here and bounces back. At this candle your stop loss triggers. Okay, no problem. Here today the stop loss points are around 18. Let's assume those are 20 stop loss points. So let's write here, we are going to loss 500 points here. Okay, this is going to be a loss trade. This is plus, this is plus 1200, this is minus, where is the minus? Okay, minus 500. Let's write down here for simplification purpose, minus 500. Okay, now let's go to the charts. This is the particular way you have to follow the system. This is the way how experienced traders trade the market. Now on this day, see, still it is in the uptrend. You have to check every single day whether the index is in uptrend or downtrend. Now see here, this is the place where we want to stay, and see here, this is the bullish candle, which is a good entry here. And what I have told you, once the 5-minute candle is forming, you have to place where your stop loss should be. It should be below the entry candle or below the CPR. According to the context, you have to change the plan. Okay, you can change the plan here. And what is your target? Your target must be R1. Now this day what happened? It is exactly 1:2 risk reward. How I told you, the stop is 20 points and the target is 41 points, which is fairly 1:2 risk reward here. So good one. What happened here? Your target is reaching and you are going to have 1:2 risk reward. Let's note down here. Okay, let's note down here plus 1000, because we are risking only 500 points here. Okay, this is the profits you are getting. These numbers may slightly different in the live market, but if you once understand this, you are able to implement this in the charts. Now let's go to another trading day. Still the trend is uptrend. What we have to do? We have to take the trade at the CPR. Again I am doing the same thing. Repetitively doing the same things are successful trades. You can put the stop loss below the entry candle or somewhere around 20 points. Okay, there is no rule like you have to put exactly below the entry candle. Exception is at the CPR. When you are taking the trade at the CPR, you can put your stop loss below the CPR or below the entry candle according to the context, because no trading day is same trading day. Okay, according to the context you have to do it. What I have told you to where I have tell you to take the profits. I had told you to take the profits at the R1. On this particular day, what happened here? When you enter the markets, it goes in your direction, but didn't reach your target of R1. So what you have to do on these days? For example, if you see here, what is the risk reward ratio here? 1 is to 4.58, 4.5 risk reward. Once you reach 2% risk reward, that means this is around 4.5% if it reaches here. Once you reach 2%, you have to trail your stop loss. Trail your stop loss to 1%. When you are having 2%, trail your stop loss to 1%. Okay? Then it continues, because this is a high risk reward. You should not give up your profits once you are having the profits here. So what happened here is, when you are trailing the stop loss, you are going to get at least 1 is to 2 risk reward here. Maybe sometimes at 1% your stop loss triggers, but I am taking this that you are going to have 2% return in this strategy, in this day. Now what I am saying here, what I am doing here, plus 1000 approximately. Okay, plus 1000. Again go here. This may feel like this is a long video, but this is a necessary video to trade. Now quickly tell me what is the trend for tomorrow. I will give you 2 seconds time, or at least 5 seconds time. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the trend? The trend is downtrend. Why? Because it has closed below the S1. Okay, it has closed below the S1. Then tomorrow onwards we want to be bearish in the market. Now what happened here? See, when we want to be bearish in the market, we have to stay at the CPR, and our view is bearish view at the CPR. Now what we have to do? We have to take the short position, and we are ready to take the short position like this. We have to place our stop losses above here, and we place the target here. Now the stop loss is very high. I strictly say that you have to put your stop losses above the CPR. Okay, if that doesn't permit you, please don't take the trade, because most of the time it will take your stop losses. You have to put your stop loss below this, above this CPR, because you are bearish in the market. So what happened here? It took your stop loss. Okay, there is a bearish move for 15-20 minutes, and it suddenly took the support here, and take your stop losses, and throughout the day this is a sideways day. By the way, just a moment, hello, hello, sorry for the interruption. See here, this is throughout the day, this is the sideways day. So we are going to get at least 500 losses. Now I'm going to write it down here, minus 500. Now let's go to the charts again. What is the date today? 11th July, and we are bearish in the market. Suddenly the market, what I have told you, suddenly the market opens, gap up, and there is a bullish candle here. What I have told you, when there is a bullish candle, the sentiment of the market has changed when it opens the gap up and closes above the R1. So this is going to be a trend changing day, but we don't take the trade on trend changing days, because we don't know whether it holds on that particular day or not. We don't know about it. So I don't take any trade on this sort of days, even though this is a good setup, because when you see everything everywhere and you are acting on everything, that won't give you profits in the stock market. You have to be consistent with 1 or 2 strategies. So here, no trading day on this day. Now tell me what is the trend here, as I have told you about the trend changing. I will give you again 5 seconds here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the trend? The trend is uptrend. The trend has changed here. Now let's see. Let's please tell me where we have to stay. We have to stay at the CPR. Now, what is our duty to do so? Our duty is we have to stay at the long position because the trend is long. So we have to stay below the CPR and our target is this. What happened here? This day our stop losses triggers. Once you enter the trade, it should be your stop loss hitting day or your profit hitting day. Nothing in middle of that. Okay, don't see your P&L account. That means profit and loss. All the price fluctuations you see, that price fluctuations will make your mind in a clumsy way. Okay, that makes yourself so clumsy. You're going to take hasty decisions on due to that fluctuations. I prescribe that. I suggest that you should not see the uh, profit and loss account. Instead, you can stay at the orders account and see how many points you are getting. Whether if you enter at for example, if you have entered at 100 points, your target should be 20 points. Sorry, your target should be 40 points in the spot chart. So whenever it hits the 40 points mark, just see what is the profit, and if there are chances to go the profits higher, stay in the market, or if you are a new trader, novice trader, just get out of the markets. So on 12th you are having 500 rupees loss, minus 500. Now, what is the trend? Now, the trend has changed here. Technically, the trend has changed. See? Now, what is the action tomorrow? What is the trend? What is the action for tomorrow? Think for 5 seconds and write it down on a piece of paper. Now, the trend is the downtrend technically because it has closed below the S1, and where you have to stay at the CPR in the bearish view. Now, what happened here? This is slightly gap up but not technically gap up, because when gap up happens, the gap up should be above the previous day high or previous day low in case gap down. So this is not a gap up. So we are not going to act on this day until or unless the price comes to the CPR. Now, yeah, it came to the till the CPR. It is a bullish candle. And what happened here? This is a bullish candle. What we should do here? Sorry, actually we are in the bearish move, and we have to take the trade at the bearish view. Once it closes below the candle, you can take the trade or wait to the candle to break the CPR. Okay, actually when we are backtesting all these days, most of the time we take the trade in the morning session. What happens in the afternoon session is there is greater chances to the breakout happening here in opposite directions. There are a lot more can happen at the last trading hours, 2:30 to 3:15 or 3:30. Okay, now what is the right thing here is we have to enter with a bearish view. Whatever it may be, the charts show that it has triggered the stop loss, or maybe you are having some 200 300 per lot profit. Now let's see what we write down here. I consider this as minus 500 because there is no clarity here. We can't take in the positive side because most of the time we're going to get negative results in this field. So I don't like to encourage with a false belief. Now I don't know whether this strategy is working out on this particular month, but what the system says, I'm telling you. Most of the time, when the market are trending, most of the time you are going to get profits at least 10%. Okay, at least 10% by the end of the month if you follow the system. This system gives you peace of mind. Okay, now see here what happened here. The trend is downtrend, and it is still in the downtrend. Okay, it is still in the downtrend. We expect the market to move in the downtrend. Now what happened? Suddenly there is a change here, and your stop losses definitely triggers this day. Now minus 500. You may be wondering, all these are minus, but see what happens by the end of this video. This is how technical traders, experienced traders do the trading. Now the trend has changed from downtrend to uptrend. I hope you understand this concept. Now we stay at the CPR. There is no trade on this day. Let's wait to take the trade at the CPR. I don't encourage to take the trade at these points, even though there are a lot of supports holding this level. I don't encourage, because you have to place your stop loss below the CPR. That will make you feel anxiety, because there most of the time the price will come till the pivot point, the pink one, or sometimes it comes still here. So I don't tell you to take the trade in this way. So we are in the uptrend. What happened here is, this is also even though it has worked out, this is a stop loss triggering day. For the first time the market comes here, we will take the trade. This is also stop loss triggering day. Okay, let's see. Minus 500. Minus 500. This is so overwhelming, right? You are following the system, but the system is not giving you the right results. Now let's see what happened here. This is also a good trade, but stop loss triggers. When novices enter the markets and they face losses like this, their psychology will definitely hurt. But this is the system. Let's see by the end of the month how much we gain from this. The trend is uptrend. We don't have any chances here at the CPR. In this day, the trend is downtrend. Okay, why? It has closed below the S1. Don't question the system, because this is the right system. Now see what happens here. This is the downtrend where we have to put, where we have to be in the bearish view. Downtrend in the bearish view, we have to stay at the CPR. Maybe this is the SL. This is your SL. Around here your entry, and this is your target. Again 1:2 risk reward, or let's see how much reward is giving you. Okay, what is the reward it is giving you? What is the reward? At least 1:5 risk reward. Okay, you have to stay at such times, because there are back-to-back red candles. In your view, there are chances to a follow through when you are seeing these sort of candles. This is a parabolic move. Now what happened here? You are going to get 5% return here. That means you are going to get 2,500 rupees plus 2,500. Because 500 into 5, 2,500, which is the 1:5 risk reward here. Now let's see the another one here. On this day also you are going to get the profits. Okay, you have to place your stop losses here. Okay, somewhere here. Okay, maybe you think that the day has already the day has already gone, and you think that it is very easy to say like this, but trust me, this is the right process. When you pass 2 to 3 years in this field and you don't know about this thing, you're going to hurt yourself psychologically also, because this is the right way to do the trading. Trust me, and observe this forward test in the day trading and you will see the results. Now, what is the risk reward here? It is around 3.5. I am going to add this like 3%. 3% risk reward. What is 3% here? 1500 plus 1500. This is how trading works. This is why traders say that you have to be patient, you have to be very attentive, disciplined towards trading, and if you follow a system for a long period of time, you are going to get the profits. Now see what happened here. The trend is downtrend. Suddenly there is a gap here. If this candle closes above this area, this is a good sign that the market has changed its sentiment. But what I have told you, we don't act on these days. Once the trend has changed, we are going to act upon that. Now let's see what happened here. I have to say something about this candle. What is the trend here? The trend here is the uptrend technically, but why from morning onwards till the afternoon before the market closes, there is a bearish view here. I will tell you the reason here. Here comes the concept of knowing the global sentiment. The global sentiment, if the global sentiment affects, there are no levels that is respected by the traders. No levels, no sentiments, no nothing like that. When emotions take control, all the levels will be shattered out. And this is one sort of that particular day. And if you don't know what happened before the market opens, what is the reason behind this, you are going to be trapped on this day, and all your profits that have earned from month 1 to month end, you're going to lose. Now, I will tell you the reason here. Please listen carefully. On this day, there is an announcement for US Fed Reserve interest rate hike. This is a repetitive pattern. Whenever US federal interest rate hikes, there is a bad impact on the market. This is a repeating pattern. I can't tell you everything about Fed Reserve interest rate hike, but I can link the video link in the description section. You can watch it to know about it, because if you don't know about that particular event, you are going to see you're going to take the trade at the CPR like this. You're going to trap here, or you're going to take the take here, you're going to trap here. Okay, now see, this is the day. How beautifully it has respected the CPR. Throughout the day it is sideways, because this is the wide CPR. If you want to know about wide CPR, narrow CPR, please ask me in the comment section. I am happy to share that knowledge with you. Whenever there are more number of persons asking about this thing, I am going to do an exclusive video about wide and narrow CPR, what you have to do during narrow and wide CPRs. Thank you so much for watching my videos. There is a bonus for you to watch this video till this time. This is a long video, but you have watched it till this time, so I'm going to reward you with such good things here. For see here, these are the charts of July to backtest. I have already taken the screenshot. Okay, I have already taken the screenshot and placed them in a good way, like 1st July, 4th July, 5th July, 6th July. As you have till this long time. I'm giving you the award for you. You have given the reward of watching my video from first to last, and I'm here to give you reward you here. I'm here to award you. I can give you these charts to backtest if you ask me in my email id. Okay, when you store these, place these charts with you, after 1 year it is very easy to backtest any strategy with the cpr. So if you want these charts, not this month, every month, if you are watching my videos, someday at some video I'm going to give awards like this to you. This is very useful, and I have made them like very organized manner. I'm going to give this compressed folder to you, and you can access this, store this in your PC. Whenever you want to test any, back test any strategy, you can open these charts. And if you want these charts, I'm going to give my email id. Just contact me that you need these charts to backtest. I'm going to send you these charts. Thank you so much for watching my videos. If you like the content, please subscribe my channel and share this in your trading community, and see what are the results here. What are the results here? You're having 1200 here, 1000 here, 1000 here. That means 3200 here, and stay 3200, and here 5700. And what is this? 5700 plus 6700, 7200. Overall 7200 is the positive side. What is the negative side? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 3500. Okay, you're going to get around 3500 profits here with just one lot. One lot in the sense you're having just 15,000 invested. With 15,000, think of it, how much is 3500. Okay, think of it and calculate how much is the percentage of the return to you. When you follow this particular system, you're going to get 3500 as your profit. 3500 as your profit on 15,000. Okay, because you are an option buyer. Now calculate how much this is. Okay, it is approximately 25%, I think so, 20 or 25%. This is the power of the system, and if you understand all these things, please follow my channel. I'm going to give powerful insights, very informative videos in the near future. Thank you so much for watching.